Hey, hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be analyzing BTCUSD Bitcoin. Okay, so I'll be showing you what I'm expecting, actually what I see, not what will happen, like what I see. Okay, so I'll start on our monthly time frame. From this time frame, if you're in my mentorship, you could see already from here at these areas, you're gonna target your highs. You're gonna get the nice trade around this area, targeting this high, maybe this high, or maybe highs around these areas, maybe on weekly time frame or daily. That can be your target. So from here, we're bullish, maybe targeting this high or this high is there, or maybe there or there, or from there maybe you can further go to the downside. But those are my targets. I can say this is my target. I'll go to my weekly and see maybe I have something at these areas. This was my target. So I was supposed to be involved at these areas. By just using the monthly chart, I could see this market. I could see from here, I could see the next 2 months or the next coming months. I need to be bullish on BTC. I could see by just looking at these areas, but okay, that's not part of the video. So from here, what's important, okay? What's important from this area is to see this market is bullish now. It's bullish, so you want to continue with that bullishness until it tells you it needs to be bearish. Okay, so we're going to switch to our weekly time frame. Okay, on our weekly, what do we have on our weekly? What's important? On our weekly, we see we have this zone, which was not tapped. This untapped zone. Yeah, and again, when it comes to supply and demand zones, you need to know two things. No, a zone, it doesn't mean a zone. Like this zone, it doesn't mean it's a must for you to sell as price gets to those areas. Now, a zone, it can be used as an area to take your trades or to take your targets. Your targets, how? Let's say if the composite man entered the trades at these areas, obviously if he took the buys, where is going to take the targets? Obviously around this height. And so even this height can be a target again. You see, so if this height is a target, it means this zone, it's still possible for it to not hold and so on. So in your mind, you need to know in each and every trade that you're going to take on each and every zone, know that the zone is not an area just to take trades. You can still take your profits, like you can use those areas for your targets. So from here again, I think even here we had a zone which was a target around this area. We see how the market broke above that zone because that was a target. So if this was a target, this one can be a target too. But with a proper confirmation, though, with a proper confirmation, that's why maybe you'll try to get involved at the zones. Just try to get involved. But now I think this is my target. This is still my target. But again, okay, I had this thing again. I think this high here. This was another target. Actually, let me remove this guy. This was still my target again, this high. And this, I can remove this. Okay, so I had this target, and this target from my monthly time frame. So now I'm on my weekly. So my weekly, I see this zone, I'll highlight the zone. I think maybe in my mind, I think price needs to come to these areas and then it shorts. You see, from this time frame, that's what I see from this time frame. Then we could go to our what? Or maybe now it took the target. Now it's ready maybe to short. Now it's ready to short because it's ready to short. Maybe we have zones on smaller time frames like daily or 4 hour. Okay, on my daily. Okay, my daily, I'll just refine my zones. My daily. Okay, this was the zone. So I can take it like this, or I can take this one, but now I prefer to take the whole thing. I prefer to take it like this. And you need to be accurate on your zones. Okay. Again, when you zoom in, we have another zone at this area. We had another zone. And another zone. Let's see. So here you had a nice trade. You had a nice trade. There was a nice trade there at the zone. So now you won't know whether a zone will hold or not. You see, like now we don't know whether this is a target or this market's gonna short. It's gonna maybe go to the downside. Like we don't know from this point. So that's where your money management, if maybe you had a trade at these areas, because I think that this was a nice trade. This was a nice trade. If you had a short, then maybe the partials, then maybe your targets, maybe you can target these areas. And so maybe it could come, then continue to the downside, and then you could short at those areas there. You see, but what I will do at this market from here, okay, already I was gonna be involved in that short, né? Then where is my target? I was gonna target what? For my monthly time frame, daily. This is daily. Okay, so on my daily, if I was involved in that short, again, yeah, if you're in my mentorship, you know what was happening. You had a nice confirmation to go to the short. At these areas, you knew what you had to target this. So on my daily, I see I need to target what this lows. Even this one, it was targeted, it was hit. Maybe I could further say, I'd love to see price coming at these areas. Yeah. So I'd like to target this area again. So I want to see price maybe from where it is. From where it is to come and then maybe hit this level, this area, and continue to the downside or that area, because there's a zone at this area, there's a zone, still have a zone here. See? Or maybe price will come and hold the zone to new highs, then maybe we're gonna sell on that zone, on that higher zone there. You see, maybe price will sell at the zone. You see. So on my weekly, yeah, that's what I see on weekly. I think we have a zone. Let me just highlight the zones. But if I say I have a target at these lows on top, so it means I could make a conclusion and say maybe this zone is not gonna hold. Maybe it won't hold, but I will see in top. Even as price, when price gets to my zones, always as when price gets to my zones, I look for a proper confirmation. So here, even if maybe I wanna buy at this market, I'll look for a proper confirmation. No confirmation, it means that it will be possible for this market to break to the downside. It's still possible for this market to break to the downside. Then let's move to our 4 hour. Let's see on our 4 hour. What do we have on our 4 hour? Okay, on our 4 hour, okay, on that zone. Okay, let's focus on current market price. Current market price, again, you need to understand time frames. Time frames, you see here, it's bullish at these areas. Okay, if it's bullish, it means maybe I can be fully bearish after taking this target. After this target, if maybe I take this target here, someone can look for longs, or I will look for longs, but I will get the buy opportunity, I know. So even if you don't hold, I won't do anything, I won't participate in this market. So maybe if you will try to hold, you'll hold to these areas. Then finally, if it takes out that target, I can say, okay, now I'm bearish on this market. Until I can say I'm bearish, I can now maybe target all those lows down there on this market. Okay, that's on my 4 hour. But what's important here is, okay, so from 4 hour again, let's zoom in and see if we could get something. Okay, on our 4 hour, again, we had a nice zone. Okay, let me just put this one side. Then we had a nice zone at these areas. We have this zone, and again, we had these zones here. Okay, and then you had what? You had another zone at this area. You had another zone in which you could use to take price higher. You're going to use this zone to take price higher, and then look what happened. It failed. So after that failure, because you're supposed to target highs, after it failed, it took out those lows. If it takes out those lows, you know, it's now the market, it's possible for the market to come and target these lows, and again to target these lows. And so from here, what I see, I had this zone, and then I had this liquidity. I see there's nice liquidity. There's nice liquidity. So on my 4 hour, okay, let me refine the zone. On my 4 hour, I have these zones. For I have these zones, then I can go to my 1 hour. I can go to my 1 hour for refinement to be more accurate. I could take this thing, put it at these areas, even here, take it to the last. You can take it to the last, or even consider even this one. So maybe you can take it to those areas because of why liquidity. You remember there's buy stops here. Buy stops are resting above. So this is liquidity. So this is a liquidity, you know, price needs to trade higher. Why? Because you understand the double bottoms, double tops and the double bottoms. Yeah, double top, stop loss above, then boom, composite takes the stop losses. So from here, it was expected for the market to trade higher than this level. Now we were supposed to be involved in the short around these areas. So targeting what? Where is our target? Our target for this one, we're gonna target these lows. So this is the low that we need to target for this one. Supposed to target this low. But if we said we're targeting even that, we could further maybe take it to these areas here, because you understand again we have sell-stop liquidity at these areas. You see, we have something like the buy stops. They try to buy. They try the buy limits. They try to buy, and then others are ready to do at the sell stops below. Sell stop liquidity. So if they try to buy, the stop losses are below here at these areas. So the composite man needs to trade below the stop loss. And so from here, all your stop loss supposed to be above the zone. Supposed to be above the zone. It doesn't make sense for us to put our stop loss there. You see, because if we put our stop loss there, it means we don't understand what's happening here. You see, so if you understand super what's happening here, the stop loss is supposed to be here. Stop loss is supposed to be there, and then targeting what? Maybe those lows there. Oh, there's equal lows. You see, we have equal lows, and we're gonna form a new one at those areas. Okay. So yeah, that's it with Bitcoin. I think we're done. So from here again, you see had these zones here. You're supposed to hold. It failed, meaning price from where it is can further come to those areas, and then it goes to the downside. See, that's on your 1 hour time frame. I think I'll stop on this time frame. Let's see. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you see how you need to attack these markets. So you need to formulate a story. You need a story. So for in case if this zone maybe couldn't work, so I had another story. And so for in case the zone doesn't work, I know it's now I have to do this. It's like already You see, already before the market came to this area, I was supposed to have maybe 2 or 3 stories on top, because you know a zone is either it's an area to take your trades or it's a target. So you never know whether this one it was a target or it was an area to take the trades. You see, that's what I'm saying. Proper confirmation. Proper confirmation. So BTC, I wanna see breaking these lows. I wanna see breaking those lows. You see. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share the video. Thank you.